What's good? It's your boy, the Drink Hunter here, and today is the very end of July, isn't it? And yet, I have something very special for you guys. I guess it wouldn't be that special now because I waited this long, but you know, what can I say? All right, so we've got the 4th of July drinks. Yes, I know it is not the 4th of July, but it is still July, so we're gonna roll with it. All right, so first we're gonna start with Arizona Tropsicle. Yeah, I haven't really seen a new Arizona flavor in years, so I'm very curious to see what their bomb pop flavor is tasting like. All right, now let's see what this is hitting for real quick. It's been a little minute. Oh, it smells extra sweet. It said extra sweet on it, but you can smell it though. It smells like they just like melted up one of those popsicles down and just put it in here. Like, it's not bad. It tastes pretty much like what you'd expect. It tastes like one of those popsicles. It's not too sweet. I mean, it's all their drinks are kind of sweet, you know, at least a little bit, except for maybe some of the teas. Even the teas are like sweet. So I mean, it's not a far cry from any other Arizona drink, except for that it tastes like the bomb pop is. I don't know, it kind of fits right in, but I'm sure it's probably only going to be around for the summertime or something. So maybe they'll keep it out for good, maybe they won't. But if you like Arizona, you like bomb pops, definitely gonna hit. Next drink. All right, next up we have Faygo Fireworks. Obviously, same model. It's obviously gonna taste like the same thing, but you know, it's Faygo. Who doesn't love Faygo? Now I realize what that last thing I said was, but I know not everybody out there likes Faygo of all drinks, especially this. You're not missing out on a whole lot, but if you're not into Faygo, but I mean, they do have a lot of interesting flavors. I will say that. That smell. It smells like. It smells like a bomb pop. All right, so yeah, that one actually tasted more like a bomb pop than the first one. I mean, they both did. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know, it's probably the sugariness of this one. The sweetness just really just came through, and it was just bomb pop city. Like at first, I was like, oh no, it don't really taste. This kind of tastes like candy. And then right at the end, it hit. I was like, okay, all right, no, it's there. So I don't know if you are a fan of Faygo and not one of the many people I accused of being a fan of it. Definitely try this one if you like bomb pops too, because if you don't like bomb pops, you're not gonna like this shit. It's not gonna taste good to you. None of them will. All right, and this is the one I've been looking forward to the most: the Mountain Dew Summer Freeze. I'm sure a lot of you have already gotten your hands on this one by now. It's been out for a little bit, but I tell you, and what I'll tell you is, I got a whole stock, a whole surplus. Like I feel like I've said this already, probably in one of my other videos. Of various Mountain Dews that are just sitting there waiting for me to try it. I'm just too busy worrying about my life and myself and my feelings to actually try any of it. And yeah, it's just taking me way too long to get around to these videos. So here we are. It's got that Mountain Dew smell, which I don't hate. I know I kind of already expected to taste a certain one. Just taste it. Honestly, I don't know what I expected. I think that is what I expected, and that's probably why I made those faces, because I'm like, the bomb pop ain't really coming through super strong with this one. The other two, it's very obvious. They taste exactly like bomb pops. Like it's obvious. But this, I mean, it is Mountain Dew, and I guess that's the point of it, is that it's Mountain Dew with a blast of summer Americana. They silly, with just a little hint of the bomb pop flavor, but it kind of, I don't know, it's like reminds me of a lot of the other Blue Mountain Dews in a way. kind of voltagey. Yeah, it's just got that like back of the throat, berry, ginsengy kind of. It really reminds me of Voltage. Not in a bad way, just it's not as summer freeze like I thought it was gonna be some whole ass, you know. But it's good. It's good if you like Mountain Dew. You know, what I mean, you ain't gonna hate it. So, all right. Well, that's the episode for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like I said, I'm sorry I was so late. I just, man, it's being a creator of any kind. I feel like even if you're not one who's like sought after and people are constantly waiting for your stuff, it can be annoying living in our society and having to deal with the stuff that we have to deal with. You feel like you never really have time to do what you want to be doing, what you dream about doing, you know, unless you make that time. So I had to make some of that time before the month was over, or it just wouldn't have hit the same. So here we are. But again, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like, you know, comment, maybe a subscribe or follow, you know, all that good stuff. And I think that's it. I feel like we hit all the bases. I mean, there was only the 3 drinks, and then, you know, outro, and then hopefully you guys have been doing okay. And then I got some more stuff coming soon. I just been off my game a little bit. So until the next video, stay thirsty, stay posted, stay tuned. I'm surprised I actually got that right. I was sure I was gonna mess it up.